What are you doing? Did you like Lady and the Tramp? Huh? No? Yes? No? What is up, Flick fans? Welcome back to my channel. We have another Disney live-action movie, and that is Lady and the Tramp, only on the Disney Plus streaming service. We're going to talk about that today. Were you excited for this film? Let's talk about it. So, the love story between a pampered Cocker Spaniel named Lady and a streetwise mongrel named Tramp. Lady finds herself out on the streets after her owners have a baby and is saved from a pack by Tramp, who tries to show her to live her life footloose and collar-free. Yeah, that's really cute. So, Lady and the Tramp was a Disney live-action remake that I was not necessarily looking forward to. I saw the trailer and I said, okay. Now, listen, I love the fact that they are actually saving stray animals, utilizing them for this movie. And from what I've heard, they're actually providing them with homes, or at least attempting to. It's freaking awesome, man. I love what they're doing there, and I really like the voice cast with this film. You have Tessa, Thompson, Justin Theroux, two really recognizable voices, two great character actors, along with Kiersey Clemons, Thomas Mann, Ashley Jensen, Benedict Wong, Janelle Monáe, Yvette Nicole Brown, y'all know from Drake and Josh, Sam Elliott, Adrian Martinez, etc., etc. You also have a really good screenwriter here, one that I thought would adapt this in at least an interesting way, right? Even though I wasn't super excited for this movie, I said, you know what, there's a chance it could be better than some of the other ones that we've gotten this year. Not going to go down that rabbit hole. And you know what? It actually was, it was okay. It really was. I didn't hate this movie at all. I liked it way more than I thought I was going to because it does kind of retain the charm from the original Lady and the Tramp, and it mixes all of those other things together. Now, do we get some of the iconic shots from the original film? No, but that's also part of why I enjoy this movie is because they don't do everything the same. They do most things the same. It's a very similar story, a very similarly structured story from what I can remember. It has been a few years since I watched the original Lady and the Tramp, and I don't have a massive attachment to that film, right? I like the film, but it's not one of those Disney movies that I go back to and revisit often like I would a Lion King or an Aladdin. The original Lion Kings and Aladdins. Lady and the Tramp is a film that I think is going to surprise a lot of people because of its charm. And it really captures the essence of what it is going for. It's going for this distinct feel. We start out with a shot kind of zooming in on a certain location, and it's a slow stylistic zoom. And I'm sitting back going, okay, we're already off to a better start than some of these other films, and the film handles the animals in such an intriguing and interesting way. Now, occasionally you get the mouth moving, and it is kind of distracting at points. They do showcase more emotion than other Disney live-action movies. Not that I hated that movie, but they do have more emotion, if that's what you're looking for in the dogs. But it was a tad bit distracting because the CGI wasn't all there. But the way that... let's talk about the dogs real quick, because that's why we're here. These dogs, man, they're actors, all right? They're following commands left and right. They're walking into screens, staying there, moving around in certain ways, and there are multiple moments where the camera never cuts away, and they're doing multiple things. And I know, it's like, hey, Austin, hey, people can train dogs, right? They can tell them how to do things, but the fact that these dogs are strays, according to multiple people on the internet, so take that as you will, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool that they were able to put this movie together in the first place. You have Kiersey Clemons and Thomas Mann, who actually provide, nice, heartwarming characters that reminded me of the original film, right? These are characters that are supposed to feel very Disney-esque, feel, like the cartoon made them feel, but not in a wacky kind of over-the-top way. It's supposed to feel more grounded. One thing that I don't think they captured as well as they intended was the time period, but I do think they captured the feel, right? It's an odd balance trying to get that tone perfectly, and I don't think they did. I also don't think this was the best script I've ever seen. I said I was excited for Andrew Bujalski, because I think he's a good screenwriter. I just think he got a bit Disney-fied here. I think he had to work off of something. He couldn't do too much outside of the box. Same thing with the director, Charlie Bean. Charlie Bean, that's a funny name. He did the Lego Ninjago movie. He also directed this film, and I can understand why Disney thought this was a movie that belonged on the streaming service as opposed to coming out in theaters, because it's one that they were, I'm sure, very hesitant about. It doesn't do too much differently from the original film, but I believe it does just enough to distance itself nicely, but it also keeps intact the heart that the original Lady and the Tramp had. And these characters are likable. Like I said, the voice talent is really good, and you really buy Justin Theroux as this character. Anybody else hear Seth Rogen in Justin Theroux in this movie? I don't know why I heard Seth Rogen. Maybe I'm crazy. Probably. And honestly, guys, I had a pretty charming time while watching this, down to the music that kicks in at the perfect moment, and it harkens back to those old classic Disney operatic songs that raise your emotions to a level that's ridiculous. And speaking of ridiculous, are certain things in here ridiculous and nonsensical? Of course. But it's done in a way that did not offend me. Lady and the Tramp is a Disney live-action remake that I think is okay. Is it great? No. Did it blow me away? No. But it did surpass my expectations, and it's another one I'm going to recommend on the Disney Plus streaming platform. I'm going to go 62% for Lady and the Tramp. It was nice. It was really nice. When your expectations are this low, maybe that's what it was for me, but hey, I had a pretty decent time. If you enjoyed this Disney Plus review, be sure to hit that thumbs up. It helps out this channel, and if you do that, I'll definitely do more Disney Plus content. And let me know down below, what other movies, TV shows would you like me to review on this channel? We've tackled a lot of things today, from The Mandalorian to Noelle, and now Lady and the Tramp. You guys are truly the best. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'm going to go pet my dog.